Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful people. You are at the right place at the right time. My name is Shantae Earl, and today I am going to talk to you about unlocking the power of AI. And today's webinar is really all about how to work smarter, not harder. And time obviously is our most valuable, our top priority. How do we get our time back? And if that's you and you're wondering, well, how do I get my time back? Well, in today's webinar, I'm going to share with you just some practical ways on how to get your time back. We're gonna go over a host of different subjects. Also, this webinar is being broadcast live on YouTube. So if you want to share this, I will give you the link so that you can share it live on YouTube for anyone that's interested in watching this live on YouTube. Um, my name is Sean Earl. For those of you who might know me, some of you who don't know me, listen, I'm just like you, many of you who are watching. I grew up in the inner cities of San Bernardino, California, which is a pretty big county, by the way, here in California. And let me tell you, it has not been always the safest city. Let me just put it that way. My city, growing up was one of those cities who had a lot of challenges, just to say the least. A lot of challenges from drugs, from gangs, and a host of other issues that took place growing up in the inner city of San Bernardino. But the beauty is that I spent a lot of time at the local Boys and Girls Club. And not only did I spend a lot of time there, I also spent a lot of time at the local library. Now, what did I do at the local library? Well, let me tell you what I did. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of books, but I recall one summer, where I had to go to the library, and at the library that particular summer, I learned how to do coding in the library. Yeah, at that summer, the librarian had someone in there teaching all the students all about how to operate a computer, from the floppy disk, from coding and writing a simple code to make a stick figure move across the screen. Let me tell you, when that happened, ladies and gentlemen, I was sprung. Computers was it. That's all I ever wanted to do, was do computers. So I've been a techie for quite some time behind the scenes. Some of you have probably already know that. Others are just learning a little bit extra. But as I got a little bigger, I got involved with different areas, gangs, and I was out there, and I lost the passion that I had for computers. Obviously, life happened, and eventually I ended up getting involved in real estate. And that's where I've been doing over the last 18 years. I've been in real estate, but I've always had a passion for computers. So I got back involved back in 2000. Well, 1995 is when I had my first Macintosh. All right. My first Macintosh computer. And I was back at it. And ever since then, fast forward, real estate bubble back in 2006. And once that hit, I had to figure out what I was going to do in my life, because real estate wasn't popping no more. Real estate had its issues, and I had lost just about everything. Thank God my family stuck around, even though I'm sure they were thinking about, Dad, we're leaving too. But they didn't. Thank God they stayed around. And because of that, I got involved with videos and marketing online. So I started my own marketing, learning how to build websites from the ground up, Dreamweaver, Photoshop, graphics. And I didn't have any money, but I had to learn, and I had to learn fast. So I kind of missed it, because SEO had just come around, and search engine optimization, for those of you who don't know. And you guys probably say, what the heck is a search engine? Well, it's something that helps you stay relevant on Google. I'm sure you, as a business owner, have probably gotten a call on, how do I stay relevant on Google? By being at the top of the search engine. And if I'm at the top of the search engine, that means that I have the ability to, be first in line when others are looking for me. So that was interesting. That was always fun. And Um, I was able to help businesses become relevant by helping them become part of the search. And, that didn't last long because I ended up, you know, not getting in quick enough. Have you ever been in the club, the Wish I Had a Club? If you have, go ahead and put a one in the chat bar. Put a one in the chat. You've been in the Wish I Had a Club. If you don't see a chat, we're going to put one up um, because you need to be in the chat. All right. Let's make sure you're in the chat. And the beauty is that if you've been in the Wish I Had a Club, you might be there right now, especially with Facebook being what it is right now, doing what it's doing. We all know that Facebook right now is doing some amazing things. And we all probably have thought about, you know, I should have been first in Facebook. I should have got in first. And if that's you, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is doing its thing. 96,000. And many of us might be asking ourselves, well, you know what? I should have got in early on the Bitcoin because I could have been rich today, but you didn't. But, some of you have taken advantage of that. And that's great if that is something that you have had the ability to take full advantage of. But if you didn't, it's okay. There is more exciting things coming to the world. And I want to talk to you about one of the most exciting is AI. Now, AI, ladies and gentlemen, is considered artificial intelligence. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's what it's called, artificial intelligence. Now, it hasn't been around long, but it really has. In hindsight, we've been using it unknowing. And some of you may say, well, what do you mean I've been using it unknowing? Well, let's look at it this way. Every time you go on Netflix, you're being exposed to artificial intelligence. Do you ever see something comes up and say, hey, here's a list of some of your favorite movies? Well, they're using algorithms to dictate what you like. Or have you ever been on a website and you left and then you found yourself getting ads on that same product that you decided not to buy that moment just to get you to go back and buy the same product that you decided not to buy? And it wouldn't go away until you decided to buy it. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is an algorithm, and that is using artificial intelligence. And some of the biggest companies in the world have been using it on us for decades. And some of us have been participating in it unknowingly, such as when you are getting into a website and it asks you for a code and to come up with an answer to a puzzle. And the puzzle basically says, can you tell us all the stoplights? And you put the code and the puzzle together and it allows you to get into your website. Well, you've just trained autonomous vehicles on how to identify stoplights, stop signs, cars, bridges, all those things that we had to come up with puzzles on. So that is what AI has been doing over the decades. But now it is being used in the medical industry. It's being used in the financial industry. It's being used in the professional industry. And it's being used in a way that is helping people work smarter and not harder. And a lot of business owners like you and I are now being exposed to artificial intelligence. And we've been told that we need to start to really think about how we can implement this type of technology into our business so that we will not be left behind. Now, nobody likes being left behind. Would you agree with me on that? No. And we don't want to be in the Wish I Ida Club any longer. Would you agree with me on that? Nod your head up and down. Say yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, because of that, I'm going to share some things with you today on how I'm using it in my business to help me get things done, and so that we won't be left behind and that we'll be right on time. And if you're ready to take a deep dive and learn how and see how we're going to be right on time, well, I want to thank you for just being part of this training. All right. It's a free training. You didn't have to pay a dime to come to it. But I appreciate any participation. You may be wondering, well, how do I give a chat? How do I leave this? How do I leave that? Well, I'm going to be looking at several screens as we're going through this training. There's going to be several things open. Hopefully, I won't be disturbed by additional noises, but we may. I am new, but not new. See, there's extra noise. And I just opened up a window in my computer. And the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a lot of stuff going on right here. And I'm sure you can see it, right? You want to take a look? Here's the back end of it, all right? We've got a camera right here. All right. I've got a camera right over here as well. And that camera's not plugged up, by the way. And then we have the main camera. We have the main feed, which is right here. All right. So there's a lot. And then I have a board right there behind me that we're going to be doing some things on the board. Okay. Now I'm going to make this hopefully fun. All right. Well, hopefully it's going to be a fun training. And I'm not going to keep you here all day, by the way, but I am going to keep you long enough to hopefully give you the tools, just give you a different perspective when it comes to artificial intelligence. Okay. I want to help give you a different perspective. And the first perspective is this. I want to talk to you about the technology curve. Okay. The technology curve, ladies and gentlemen, is a curve that is something that a lot of people may have heard about, but some of us have no clue what it is. Well, technology curve, ladies and gentlemen, is this. They're innovators. Those individuals are the ones that innovate. They're the ones that bring things to the world first. They're the ones, the Microsofts, the Metas, the Teslas of the world, innovators. And yet you are an innovator. You could possibly be one. They usually have lots of money and friends, and they're able to get funding and able to take a lot of risk and break a lot of stuff until they get it right. These are innovators. Okay. Innovators invent different things and bring to the world. And again, they sit on a different panel because they are usually ones who have the finances behind them. Are you an innovator? All right. If you're not, you may be. All right. Now, once the innovators have innovated, the next thing they do is, the next person comes up is the early adopters. All right. Early adopters, ladies and gentlemen, are the ones that beta test things. They say, hey, we'll go ahead and we'll get it and we'll get in there. We'll make it happen. I'll test it out. Just send me the latest update. I want the latest update so that I can test it for you. They're beta testers. They don't mind getting viruses and breaking stuff either, but they're early. They're the ones that seen Bitcoin when it first came to the world, and they said, hey, 2010, I want a Bitcoin. How do I get coins? You should buy them. You should get them too. And they were able to get in at pennies and cents and dollars, and now they're millionaires and billionaires. They were early, the Bitcoin phase. And these are early adopters. Okay. Then the other adopters are the ones, again, they are beta testers. They're the ones, they do it and they get in fast. Have you ever been an early adopter? Have you ever seen something that others hadn't seen? Have you ever noticed something that others would not see, would not listen to you on? Then you have the early majority. Now, the early majorities is those who seen the beta testers and said, hey, I'll get in because you got in. All right. They said, hey, guess what? There's so many people doing it that I now believe it and I will get involved. And the majority comes over and the majority starts to use it. And then the late majority. They're like, hey, I don't want to miss out. So they have what's called FOMO, fear of missing out. Are you one of those individuals? Have you been one of those individuals? You know, Bitcoin, I only use it as a perfect example. It's like, hey, I'll do it only if you do it, but I'll buy it when it's $96,000 and then I'll get in because I don't want to miss it. So they're the late majority. Yep, late. They just late. But yet they decide to do it. And then finally, those are the laggards. They say, I will never, ever, ever, ever use technology. I will never use digital money. I will never use artificial intelligence. And no one can make me. And if you do, I'll still fight you. And they're laggards. They're like, I'm not doing it. So they're in the late boat. But eventually they all come over. So I'm going to ask you, where do you fall in this technology curve? All right. It's a curve, ladies and gentlemen. It's a technology curve. I would write it down for you on the board. Matter of fact, I do have a board. I'm going to start writing some stuff on it right now for you. All right. This is the deal. If you fall into the innovators, the early adopters, the early majority, the late adopters, the late majority are the laggards. You go ahead and you mark that in the chat. Okay? You tell me, where are you at? Because it's important. Because what I want to talk to you about is now, AI. And many of us that are using it, keep in mind, we've only been exposed on this level since 2022, when OpenAI introduced ChatGPT. Now, some of you said ChatGPT. What the heck? I heard of that. I use it. I love it. I am a ChatGPT person. Good. Because you are now classified as an early adapter. Yes, I will classify you as an early adapter because you are using it now. And you're early. So you're right after the innovators. So that means you're at the right place, the right time. You are someone who is at this and listening to this video, who's interested in how you can use AI in your business and how you can work smarter and not harder. This is the reason why we've created Smart AI workshops for you, individuals who are looking for education, access, and implementation. And I am going to give it to you today. Education, access, and implementation. But I first need to give you just a little history. And that's the reason why I'm doing so much talking. That's why you haven't seen a board. That's why you haven't seen anything in the background yet. Because I need to let you know that we are at the right time. You are an early adopter because you're here. And if you're using it, you're early. Because a year from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's going to be a lot different. And it's happening quickly. By the way, I'm sure you've seen the changes. Now, my phone just tinged. Now, it might be important, may not, but let's find out. All right. It's basically saying the webinar started. Started in 10 minutes. That's kind of late. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe not. It's already started. Anyway, it's late. But anyway, for those of you who are late, this is going to be on a replay, by the way. So this is the deal. Because you're early adopter, you are going to be exposed to information that others may have not seen yet. The early majority will come on board sooner or later, and then the market is going to be saturated a little bit because there's still going to be some laggards out there, some late majority who's going to decide to come on in, and they're going to be a little late, but hopefully you won't be one of them. And then the laggards, well, we'll deal with them at another time. But as of now, I want to classify you as an early majority. Well, no, early adopter, because you're going to adopt to some of this information that I'm going to show you, our modalities we're going to talk about today. and see how it's going to help you work a little bit smarter and not hard. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So, first of all, Smart AI Workshops, you can visit us right on Facebook. We do have a Facebook group called Smart AI Workshops. Feel free to go to Smart AI Workshops and visit us. It is there for you, okay? You want to definitely go there and visit us. It's for you, okay? So make sure that you come to Smart AI Workshops. I mean, that's all I can really say. It is a place to help you work a little bit smarter and not harder. And also at Smart AI Workshops, you're going to be able to have access to information that others will not have access to. I promise you, they will not have access to some of the information that I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and open up Smart AI Workshops right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's not just, I'm just talking just to be talking. I'm going to be talking to share what I am showing you so you can know that it's a place for you. Okay. So we're going to go there now and I'm going to open the screen. I'm going to open it up for you to see Smart AI Workshops. All right, there it was. All right, there it was, and there it's gone. So just know that you are at the right place, and that's a beautiful thing. So there's a couple of items that I'm going to be doing right now. We're going to get right into the training because I want to share with you on what some of the tools are for Smart AI Workshops, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. All right, so. All right, so here we are at Smart AI Workshops, and the first thing that you might have noticed is this logo right here. It says Saw, okay? Saw. Now, not only that, if you scroll down, you're going to also see some different things right here, but events, you can come here and look at any events that's going to be happening right now. This is happening. You can see this particular event. Media, you can go to media. Not everybody's getting access to that. Just know that. And then there's also videos, okay? So there's a lot of videos that's happening as well. But not only do we have Smart AI Workshops, we also have a YouTube page right here. It's called LDI AI Arena. I want you to make sure that you take full advantage of this as well. This is also part of Smart AI Workshops. It's LDI underscore AI underscore arena. LDI stands for Lifting Dreams Institute. LDI AI Automation Agency is an agency that assists business owners with automating their business and helping them work smarter and not harder. And it is part of Smart AI Workshops, and there's a lot of training, free information right there. Okay, so that is my commercial. But we are back. And since we're back, I want to get you right into the meat and the bone of this, the meat of this presentation, because I don't want to waste a lot of your time. But I had to give you first an idea of what the technology curve looks like, the reason why it's so important, and why you have to be aware of what's happening currently in our world. And the first thing that I want to be able to bring you give you awareness in is we're going to go ahead and get right into Chat GPT, okay? Because Chat GPT, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer for a lot of individuals. Some of you are aware of it. Some of you are using it. And some of you are wondering, how do I use it better? How do I get in the chat and become a little bit more technical with this thing called Chat GPT? So this is why I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to share some things with you about chat on how you can use it to literally work a hell of a lot smarter. And to be honest with you, that's really what it's all about. How do we work much smarter and not so darn hard? And that's what I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, so bear with me. I know you're like, Shantae, get it together. Get it together. Trust me, I got it together. All right, so I'm back. And right here, I'm going to make sure that you understand as far as chat. First of all, if you don't have open AI on your phone, you're missing it out. You're missing it. You just missed it. That means that you're late. All right, you're a late adopter. Okay, it's okay. That's why you're here. We're going to teach you how to do all of that. But once you make the decision to have open AI and to put it on your telephone, I'm going to tell you now that uh, you're gonna love it. I mean, because it's gonna do things for you that you didn't think was possible. All right, you're gonna actually love it. So right now we're here, OpenAI. I'm gonna go ahead and make it just a little bigger so you can see it better here. So we're gonna let's go ahead and improve. Let's see if we could. I want to make this bigger here. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute, because I want to make sure you can see it. Well, that's way too big. All right. All right. So if you could see that, I hope you can. Great. Chat GPT. Okay, so now here we are at Chat GPT. There are some things that's called agents. Okay, we're going to talk about how we can bring agents into our business. And these particular agents, ladies and gentlemen, will allow you to create employees. Now, let me help you wrap your mind around this. As business owners, we like to work smarter and not harder. And we only have so much time. And a lot of our time is used in our operations, but yet it should be more in our production. And it's really all about the 80-20 rule. We want to spend 80% of the time in productivity. That means activities that produce a profit. All right. And 20% of our time, we want to be able to spend in other things like social media and other things on how to operate a business. But unfortunately, a lot of us are spending more time in operations than we are in production. And therefore, our business is not making any money because we are not spending our time on the things that we should be spending our time. And a lot of us, we don't really have the luxury or the time to reinvent the wheel, which means we have brought the business to a certain level. And now we have realized that, hey, I can't stop doing what I'm doing to learn this new technology. So I have to hire someone to do it for me. And usually that's going to cost anywhere from someone who comes in and takes care of all your social media, your marketing. That's could run you anywhere from $60,000, $75,000 a year. Or you might even have an assistant to write emails, send out posts, answer text messages, do those little things big things that assistants do. That could cost you another $50,000. So right there alone, that's, an extra $110,000 a year that you are spending on someone taking care of tasks that AI, artificial intelligence, could possibly do for you. Now, I'm going to share with you on things on how to solve some of those major problems, like sending out emails, sending text messages, or even having something such as artificial intelligence answer your cell phone service for you, answer the phone. I mean, that could be helpful. Would you agree with me? Someone answering the phone? I think that would be a good thing. Or even sending out phone calls, such as making outbound calls. Now, you may say to yourself, that sounds too good to be true. You mean you're telling me I can have someone make outbound calls for me and they are not real? Well, yes, I'm going to tell you exactly that. You can have that done. It's happening already, and you may not even be aware of it. But yes, it is something that is happening. Some people are being exposed to it right now. They are getting outbound calls, and these outbound calls, ladies and gentlemen, are computers. And it's getting pretty good, by the way. They're fooling a lot of people. So you got to be very careful on what those type of calls. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, as business people, as entrepreneurs, real estate agents, professionals, lawyers, dentists, electricians, we all have to manage our customers. And sometimes we may get a phone call and we're not able to answer it. And that call could cost us thousands and thousands of dollars. As a matter of fact, I spoke to someone who is using our technology who has a roofing business, and someone called him and he didn't answer the phone call. It was one of his past customers. And unfortunately, because he didn't answer the call, the business went to his competitors, because the competitors had AI that was able to answer the call, take the lead, and then not only do all of that, but literally have the lead come back to him, and he was able to get the business, the competitor. But because he missed the call and didn't have any type of system in place to answer it, well, it cost him money. And that might have cost him $5,000, $10,000. I mean, a roof could cost $12,000 or more. So how many phone calls have you missed in your business that have cost you thousands of dollars? Yeah, you don't even have to answer it because you just don't know. It could be tons of them. But I'm going to share with you a technology that we're using that can help solve that problem. Or are you someone who's spending a lot of time on social media and you're like, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. It's like having a whole new job. I don't like it. I just don't like the job of being a social media marketer. Or you may say, I have someone doing for me. My kid is good at it. He's a great social media marketer. He basically takes care of all of my marketing. Well, let me tell you, there's a better way. There's a much better way. But today, I'm going to share with you some of the ways that I'm using it. So let me get right into it. Let's talk about agents, okay? Agents. And in order to have agents, you have to have ChatGPT, the paid version, which is $20 a month, which is actually priceless compared to what you get for it. But there's just so much that you have access to. So I'm looking at what we call GPTs. Okay, these are GPTs. Now, in order to get to here, I'll share with you later. But for now, you're here at the GPTs. And I'm going to look at my own personal agents. I'm going to go here to the top. I'm going to go My GPTs. Okay, My GPTs. Now, these are the ones that I have built. Now, this one is my story framework. How to deliver a story your audience will fall in love with you for. All right, now that's a pretty powerful GPT, because as a speaker and a storyteller, we have to have a certain framework that works. And this has all of the prompts necessary to have the framework. And some of you may say, prompts, what is a prompt? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about that. All right. And we're going to get right into it right now. A prompt, ladies and gentlemen, is all it is a language. All it is instruction. What it is simply is you telling ChatGPT to perform in a certain way. And in order to do that, you have to know what you want. All right. So that's the first thing. You have to know what you want. So go ahead and write that down. Know what you want. That's first. Know what you want. Okay. Prompt. Now, here's another one. Progress note assistant. It's an assistant. Assist therapist in writing progress notes. Yeah, it's a great idea. I know. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's not for you. All right. But it's a very powerful prompt for a therapist who needs progress notes. All right. And it's pretty dynamic, by the way. I built that. Inspirational storyteller. Again, it's all about presentation. Brand builder genie. Craft a design, a brief for brand identity. We're going to get into that, okay, because that's important. Life coach genie. Engage in role play conversation with an AI life coach. How would you like to have an AI life coach? It could literally save you thousands of dollars if you need therapy. And we all can use therapy. I know we can. I mean, hey. All right. Interview question genie. That's correct. It asks the right questions so that you can have the right answers. Mental mentor. All right. Pros and cons genie. Now, these again, ladies and gentlemen, are GTPs that I've created. And here's another one: storytelling genie, life lesson, lesson plan genie, marketing, copywriting genie, guru, Facebook ad generator, tips for becoming a greater speaker, equity partner planner, real estate navigator. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, these are all agents that have been built to assist us in writing. Okay, these are powerful, powerful tools, And let me just go into one real quick just to give you an idea on how we're using this for our business. Let's go into marketing, copywriting guru. Now, when you're building a agent, you're going to name it. All right. So I've already named it marketing, copywriting guru. Description: create high quality content with ease. Okay. And then the instructions. All right. Now, this is important, by the way, because you have to tell the GPT or the agent what it is that you want it to do specifically. You want to be very specific. All right. Let me get that out the way. Be very specific. Don't be general. Be specific. And first of all, I'm going to back up just a little bit. All right. Because the reality of it is that AI, ChatGPT, is what we have named a language learning model. Okay? Language learning model. What does that mean? Well, basically, it finishes sentences for you. That's what it does. It comes up with a way to finish what the closest sentence or the next sentence is that you would write. So, for example, let's say if you put in there knock, knock, the language learning model would probably answer what? That's correct. Who's there? If you said to it something like, I am interested in more, kind of vague, but what do you think it might say? Could say, I don't know what it is that you're interested in because you haven't given me any contents or context to go off of. You may ask it to create a certain thing without context. So you want to give it a instructions and a role. Okay, that's the first thing. Give it a role. Act as if. That's always a great start. Then you want to give it some context, such as an instructor, a doctor, lawyer, copywriter, professional, realtor, dentist, artist. That's content. And then if you have any type of video or audio or text, you can actually add it in a file or a PDF just to give it a little bit more context to go off of. And then give it instructions. In other words, you may say, only respond with this type of response, or leave out this type of language, or respond in English, or professional, or friendly, or, I mean, you can give it those type of instructions, and then it will then respond the way that you said. So that's just a brief way of putting it. I mean, a long way of telling you something that's small. All right. Anyway, I'm back. So now here we are configuring a language learning model. And here's the instructions. It says, write me a description style sales letter for copywriting guru following this format. And I'm telling its format. I need a headline, a subheadline. I want it to give me a pain point, explain the main pain point faced by the user. I want solutions, features and benefits, use cases, who is this for, 3 steps the client needs to take, guarantee, a call of action, target the entrepreneur, audience in a style of none and a persuasive tone of English. Now I could say in the style of, and I could say any type of famous copywriter that you might know. I've got one. I like Brandon Burchard. Okay. I like the way Brandon writes. So I like his style of copyright. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I had some knowledge, I could upload a file here and that would be great. All right. So I can create new actions. I mean, there's so many things I could do. So now I'm going to just go ahead and create it. Okay. Only me, anyone in the link, GPT store. I can put it in the store and others can share it and I can get paid eventually for it. But I'm going to say only me for now, and we're going to save it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you do and then I can view it, and I'm going to show you how it works. Copywriting guru. All right. Create I forgot to add some extra stuff, but I wanted to do something, right? I'm just going to go put in my brand. My brand is real estate, realtor, Moreno Valley agent. All right. And I didn't really put much in there, but because it knows the instructions, it's going to make it happen. Captain, take a look at this. Ready to sell or buy your dream home in Moreno Valley? Let the expert guide you. Your real estate goals delivered with excellence. Tired of feeling overwhelmed by the real estate market? Navigating the world of real estate in Moreno Valley can feel like an uphill battle. Sure can. Home buyers, are you worried about finding the perfect home with your budget before it's snapped up by someone else? Sellers, is the thought of pricing, staging, and negotiating leaving you stressed and unsure where to start? The pressure is real, and one wrong move can cost you time, money, and a peace of mind. That sounds like some pain points. Wouldn't you agree? Time. Everybody wants more time. Money. We definitely could use more money. And who doesn't want a peace of mind? That's a solution, right? Meet the solution, right? And you put your name there. Moreno Valley's trusted realtor. Whether you're buying or selling, I simply the process to help you achieve your real estate goals confidently. With my expertise in the Moreno Valley market, I ensure your journey is smooth, efficient, and most importantly, successful. Ladies and gentlemen, why choose me? Here's what you get. Marketing mastery, strategic selling, personalized service, negotiation powerhouse, use case scenarios, first-time buyers. I'll help you find the home of your dreams without stress. Growing families need more space. Let's find the perfect upgrade. Investors, discover profitable opportunities in the booming real estate market. Sellers, maximize your home value and sell fast with my expert guidance. This is for you if you want a local realtor who knows the Moreno Valley market, you're tired of confusing processing and need someone to take the guesswork out of real estate, you want a Partner with truly cares about your goals and delivers 3 simple steps to success. Schedule a free consultation. I love it. Call and email today, discuss your goals. Follow a custom plan. I'll design a strategic tailor just for you for buying. Celebrate your wins. Close the deal and step into your next chapter with confidence. My guarantee. Remember, we told it to give us a guarantee. Anybody could write a prompt or ask for something, but you have to know exactly what you want. That's why it's so brilliant. I'm like a little bitty mastermind. All right, with a very smart assistant. All right, and now you have access to. Now, call, name, Moreno Valley real estate expert today. Insert contact information. Your dream home or perfect sale is just one decision away. Don't wait. Let's make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the brand, the real estate marketing guru, copywriting guru, right? For marketing. What if I put tax professional, right? Tax professional. And give us perspective I'll give us the perspective of the taxes in the style of Dave Chappelle. Let's see what happens. Now, I changed up the whole prompt, by the way, but let's take a look at what came up. All right. Now, taxes got you stressed. Let's fix that. Chappelle style. Listen, let's keep it real. Taxes are like the friend you didn't invite to the party, but they show up anyway. They're always around, always confusing, and always trying to take your money. And the tax code, man, that thing's like trying to read Shakespeare in Klingon. Thou shalt file Schedule C, line 22. What does that even mean? Let me break it down for you. Here's the idea. The IRS doesn't care how you feel. They just want their money. And if you mess up, they'll come knocking hard. Didn't file correctly? Penalty. Forgot a deduction? Pay more. Tired to try to do it yourself and guessed? Oh, now you're under audit. It's a setup. And without the right help, it's like bringing a slingshot to a gunfight. But relax, I got you covered. I'm the tax professional who knows the game inside out, and I'm here to make sure you win. You see, taxes don't have to feel like Suge Knight is after you. With the right expertise, you can flip the script. Get the maximum refund you've entitled to. Pay only what you actually own, not a dollar more. Sleep at night knowing everything is legit. Here's what I bring to the table. Comedy-free accuracy. No guessing games, just cold, hard numbers done right. Maximum refund strategies. I know the loopholes, deductions, and credits that keep your money in your pocket. Year-round support. Taxes aren't just an April thing. I've got your back all year long. IRS whisperer here. If the IRS comes knocking, I'm the one that'll deal with, not you. This is for you if you're a business owner, side hustler, or freelancer trying to make sense of 1099s and deductions. You've got a stack of tax documents and no clue where to start. You want to keep Uncle Sam out your wallet? legally, of course. You're tired of cheap software and miss the big stuff. How to get started. It's easy. These are call of actions, ladies and gentlemen. This is if you like this, go ahead and put a comment into the chat. Book a free consultation. Let's take a look about the situation. Send me your docs. I'll handle the rest while you relax. Keep more of your money. That's it. Here's my guarantee. I'll make sure your taxes are done right, accurately, on time, maximizing every dollar for you. If you're not happy, I'll work with you until you are. Hey, what a powerful guarantee. Call me, email, or send a smoke signal. Just get in touch, because when it comes to taxes, you need a professional who got jokes and the skills to keep you winning. How would you like to write prompts and get copy like that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the power of ChatGPT and learning how to become a prompt engineer can actually benefit you as a business. That can be used as a sales copy. It can be used on your Facebook ads. And then I can create additional social media posts, and I can show you how we are using that to literally change the game. Okay, so that is Marketing Copy Guru. And you may be wondering, well, how did you do that? Well, I just showed you. You have to know what you want. First of all, you have to give it context, and you have to give it instructions on what to deliver. And in each of those, it literally gave us a breakdown on how it created that particular sales copy. So you never really need to hire a copywriter again if you know what you are doing. But if you don't, it's okay, because there are tools that can help you do that as well. Now, that's ChatGPT. That's just a little taste of what it can do. I'm going to go ahead and share with you a few more of my secret weapons that I'm using to kill the game when it comes to AI and allowing me to work so much smarter and not so darn hard. Now, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, everything is really all about story. Story is so important. Your business is a story. Your brand is a story. And you need to get your story right. Don't you agree? I think we all need to get our story right. Because without having your story right, it can make your business a little tighter, tougher, harder to do. Because facts tell, but stories sell. Have you ever heard that? Facts tell, but stories sell. And the reality of it is, as a business owner, we have to ask ourselves, well, what is our brand story? What is the reason why we're in business? How do we become better storytellers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can use ChatGPT to assist you in creating a better story. And it can do it in a way that will help you and make you stand out from the rest. If you'd like to learn more how to create a story for your brand using ChatGPT, there is going to be a course that's going to be coming out that you are going to want to be a part of. It is going to be all about how to create your brand story using ChatGPT, writing the correct prompts. And again, I'm talking about prompts because this is how to work smarter and not harder. And the thing about working smarter, you have to know how to use prompts. Now, I keep saying the word, and you're probably like, what is a prompt? I just told you. It is you giving instructions, making it have a role, having some contents behind it, and giving it instructions along with maybe some additional context. Now, I'm excited. I think you should be too. And if this is good and you're learning something, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment bar right now. Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment bar right now, okay? Because I've got more to come. I've got so much more to share with you. And I think that you're going to be even more shocked and amazed about what I'm going to share with you next. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, because it's only about to get gooder and gooder and gooder and gooder. Because right now, I just showed you one aspect of it, and that is, again, how to write a simple prompt. And I shared with you some things that others may not necessarily be using, but now that you know, you're going to use it. All right, you're going to use it. And I've got some homework for you. All right, here's the homework. I want you to get better at writing prompts. All right. So this is the first thing I want you to do. All right. I want you to write a prompt right now. Write a prompt, and in the prompt, write about space in a fun way for a 10-year-old. All right. In other words, I want you to prompt. I want you to say I want to know how you're going to write a better prompt. So, I mean, when I say write about space in a fun way for a 10-year-old, that's just the prompt. All right. You could put that into chat. All right. You could say how to write. You could say write about this, write about that in a fun way, or like Dave Chappelle, or like whoever. I mean, it's up to you. But the fact is, you have to know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, then you'll never know what you're getting. All right. What's the coolest thing you've ever done or ever seen when it comes that you've seen AI do? What is the coolest thing? Was it just what I just shared with you right now? Was that cool? Did you like that? Was that something that you were like, you know what? That was cool. And I love what I just saw. I want to know more. Help me, help me. Help me, help you. What is the coolest thing you've ever seen? Was that one of them? If it was, you're in for a treat, because that's nothing. That is nothing. But that's a great question I want you to answer. What's the coolest thing you've ever seen? Understand something. LLMs are like autocomplete on steroids. And prompt engineers are like directors guiding actors. All right, that's it. That's it. It's like autocomplete. It just completes the next sentence, but you have to become a director to be able to assist this technology in order to perform in the way that you need it to perform. I mean, that's the easiest way I can put it. All right. I'm trying to help you understand how to become a better prompter. And there is an art to it. There's an art and there's a formula. Okay. And here's the formula. Go ahead and write it down. Are you serious? I want you to write this down. Yes. Go ahead. Write, please. Please. Be clear. That's the first thing. Tell the AI exactly what you want. That's it. Just be clear. That's the first. 2, be specific. Give details to guide the AI. Specific, not general. And add context. Explain who the audience is. Give it documents, videos, pictures. Help it to understand what it is that you want. Or the style, or the language, or the, okay? So be clear, be specific, and add content. You know, when I do presentations sometime, I tell it to young kids, and I ask them, I said, ask for what you want. Be clear and exact. Because we have not, because we ask not. Be specific. Tell yourself what it is that you want so others won't assume. And tell them why you want it. I mean, hey, that's prompt engineering. Same thing. And I want to practice with you. All right. Since you're here, let's practice. All right. I'll write a business scenario and you can tell me how you'd phrase a prompt for AI. All right. All right. I'm going to do that right now because I want to help you. I mean, if you're going to be here, I want to help you. All right. And I can't help you, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you right now. So just know that. If you don't want help, it's okay. You can leave. But I think that you're going to stay around because I want to help you help me. Help you. Okay? Some of you who are just getting started in and you are an early adopter, yeah, we have to go through this phase. And it's okay because that's really what it's all about. We're just going to go through a certain learning curve and we all have to go there. We all have to go through the learning curve. So why not do it together, okay? Why not do it together? And you're here today and we are all going through a learning curve, okay? So that's what's happening right now. And I hope that this learning curve is good for you. You know what I mean? So right now I'm looking to open up a chalkboard because I want you to see what I'm looking at. I really do. I want to help you here. So bear with me for one moment as I open up my board because I want to walk you through some prompts. I want to teach you how I'm writing them and why you should be doing it as well. Okay, why you should be doing it as well, because this is remember this here is the beginning of it all, being good in writing prompts. And as you practice, the more you do it, the better you become. You know, prompt engineering, they help businesses, people unlock their full power of AI. And without good prompts, the AI might not give helpful answers. Think of them like directors, like I said, of a movie, and they guide the action to get the best results. Okay? They guide the actions to get the best results. And they're considered prompt engineers. Okay? Prompt engineers. And if I was to go over here and grab this whiteboard, I want to show you just a little bit about what I'm talking about, okay? Prompt engineer, okay? So it's called prompt engineer. Okay? Prompt engineering. Now, this is you. Okay, we're gonna put the stick figure right there. Right? So who's that? That's the prompt engineer. That's you. All right? All right? You like that? You like this prompt engineer? You like the way I drew him? Let's put him some shoes. Okay. Some hands. All right. You like him? All right. Now, then we have this robot right here. Right? He's a robot with an antenna. Prompt engineer is pointing to the robot. See that? You're the prompt engineer. You're pointing to the robot. And why are you pointing to the robot? Because you want to tell the robot to do something. Now, let me tell you something. Prompt engineers are in high demand. You want to know how to navigate this particular robot. And in order to do that, you have to give it some instructions. Okay? And I want to share with you on how we're going to do that. All right. I just showed you with ChatGPT. Okay. But the fact is, as a prompt engineer, you're going to give this robot instructions. So your job is to give it a role. Right? Remember, you're going to give the robot a role. And you got to be clear. So you want to give it a clear role. Okay? So what we're going to give this robot? What role will we give this robot, huh? What role? I already told it was a guru. I told him to operate as a guru. Okay? I said you are a marketing guru. Yep. And it proved to me, based on the way I just showed you that, what it wrote is that he was pretty good at doing what he do. Okay? And then I told it, I said, okay, not only are you a marketing guru, I want you to be very specific. I want you to give me a headline. I need subheadlines. I need you to give me a CTC, which is basically a call to action, right? And I asked for a guarantee. Okay, and I wanted it in the format and writing style of a famous copywriter. Okay, and I gave it instructions. I said, I need all of that. I want you to go ahead and give that to me, because that's who you are and a guru. Okay, right? So I gave it specific instructions, and I gave it context. The context was the format. And then it literally went to work. And that's what your job is, to become a prompt engineer. They are in high demand. People will pay you money to help them write prompts for their business. And it's going to help you as a entrepreneur, realtor, professional, be able to work smarter and not harder if you get good at it. Okay. And let me tell you, you got everything you need in order to succeed when it comes to this thing called prompt engineering. And they're going to become more important over the years. I mean, as we continue to evolve and things start to change, your knowledge of being able to write good prompts is going to be even more in high demand, because those who are late adopters, are laggards, they're going to be coming to you because you're an early adopter of this technology, and you're first. You're one of the first. So feel good that you have come to this smart AI workshops just to hear me talk to you about the importance of becoming smarter prompt engineer. Okay. So it's important, ladies and gentlemen. This is so important. I'm going to continue on because I don't want to just continue to bore you. But I haven't heard the answer to the question that I asked. What's one of the coolest things that you've seen about AI? And I want to encourage you to try tools like ChatGPT during this lesson, okay? I want you to start playing around with it to create simple prompts to see how you can actually learn this, okay? It's important. It's so important. All right? So important. So important. So this is just part of the first part of the lesson. We're going to get into something more, a little bit more detail, because as AI evolves, a lot of other things evolve. but I wanted to make sure that you understood what LLMs are and prompt engineering. That's what we just learned in this first phase of smart AI workshops. Very important lesson. And I think that you, I think you got it. I think you got it. So I want to celebrate you for sticking around with me. I hope this was very beneficial. Um, I hope it was very beneficial. I just hope it was. All right. So let's get back into the game. And I want to share with you another tool that others are using in order to help them work smarter and not harder. Because prompting is very important. But I'm going to get back into some things, and I want to open up something else to you. How would you like it to have a smart assistant? I mean, like a robot that will actually make phone calls for you. Wouldn't that be nice? Or even talk to someone on the phone. Would you like that? If you could call a business and then a robot would answer. Let's try it and let's see what happens. All right. I'm gonna make a phone call right now. And I wanna let you hear how this works. I want you to hear how this works, okay? So I'm going to put my phone on speakerphone, and we're going to talk to a robot for smart AI workshops, okay? Because I think that you don't believe me. So I'm going to make a phone call right now, and you're going to hear my robot firsthand.
You have reached LDI AI Automation Agency. How can I help you today?
Oh, yeah, I'm interested in learning more about smart AI workshops.
Great. I can have a team member reach out to you with more information about our smart AI workshops. Could I get your name, please?
Sure. My name is Tim.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Tim. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome, Tim. Could you also provide your email address so we can contact you with more details?
Yeah, not a problem. It's tim@gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is tim@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. What specific information or questions do you have about the Smart AI workshops?
I just want to know how often the workshops are going to be held, and how do I sign up for one?
All right, Tim. I'll have a team member reach out to you with all the details about the workshop schedule and how to sign up. Is there anything else you'd like help with?
No, that's it. Just have somebody contact me as soon as possible. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Tim. We'll get back to you soon. Thanks for reaching out and have a great day.
Hey, I appreciate it. Bye now. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are probably have your mouth dropped to the floor. Did you just, did I hear what I just heard? Is that real? How can I have this for my business? Well, that's why you're here at Smart AI Workshops. I'm going to share with you how we created AI tools and conversation bots, and you can actually have one for your business as well. It literally gave me and answered and talked directly to me, and it was I'm excited. Are you excited? I mean, that's where we're at today. Eventually, these agents are going to be making outbound calls. Can you imagine how much time that will save you for an agent to actually make an outbound call to your database to follow up on your customers, just to reactivate them, to see if they're still interested in buying a home or selling a home or getting their plumbing fixed or their electricity repaired? I mean, can you see yourself using this tool? Or what about now that the agent has taken an application and the beauty of it is you can have hundreds of them working for you at once. You don't just have one agent, you can have multiple agents doing the job of an assistant, saving you hours. So, yeah, yeah. I know. I already know. Trust me, I know. I know. Do you want one? If you want one, make sure you put in the comment area, how do I get one, okay? And then I'm gonna make sure I get you one, okay? And the beauty of it is, you know, not only did it take an application, ladies and gentlemen, the it literally logged the phone call for me. Want me to show you? Oh, you think I'm just talking, right? Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Now I'm gonna go back into my back office of our software. And this software is absolutely a powerful, powerful tool. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the software and I'm going to look for the application that was just taken. Okay, let's do it now. All righty. So I'm going to go into my we're going to go look at my voice agent. And here's my voice agent here. And the beauty is you can customize the agent to do whatever you want. Yeah, you heard me right. As long as it's ethical. You can feed it prompts. Remember, prompt engineering, prompts. So now, since I've given it prompts, I told it to perform in a certain way and to do certain things. And then not only that, I can also give it instructions to send out documents if I want. I can give it hours. And all of that, ladies and gentlemen, can be yours if the price is right. If you're interested in one, we are having a promotion and I can make sure that you get a trial, 14-day trial of your own AI agent. And if you'd like more information on that, let me know and I can set that up for you. Not only that, we have bots that we can train that knows your business. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, that's the only way I can put it. It is absolutely unbelievable. But I'm excited, and you should be too. And you should be too. And if you're interested in learning on how to have your own personalized AI bot, let me know. I will make sure that we get it out to you ASAP. All right. So let's see if we can find Tim. That's the latest and the greatest. We're going to go here, create it. All right. Anyway, so these are just some of the tools that are being used. Now, ladies and gentlemen, AI is going to a whole nother level. I mean, it is going to a whole nother level. And I think that you as an individual, remember, you're at the right place at the right time. And on this more serious note, I want to encourage you just to continue to educate yourself of what's available in regards to these AI tools. There's just so much more that I could share with you on this webinar. And if you want to be part of this smart AI workshops, and if you're interested in getting coaching for your company, I am offering a very special offer for those who are interested. And this offer is limited to only 10 people. We're going to have a very small group coaching for those who want to be more involved in learning how they can implement this for their specific business and strategic implementation in a way that's going to help them save time, make more money, and just really truly give them a more of a peace of mind, knowing that certain things that they have keeping them up at night is now helping them to sleep better because they know that there's someone taking care of those mundane tasks that tends to just, rub you the wrong way as a business owner. And social media, auto dialing, I mean, it's just so many different things that can be done. And in this workshop, there's no way I can give it to you all. But my main goal for this workshop was to show you the importance of prompt engineering, how important it is that you know what it is that you want and how to write these prompts. And as you can see, it's not just writing prompts for languages and making sure that the next sentence comes out the way that you would want it. You can write books. You can write, courses. There's just so much that can be done. You can create podcasts. Yeah, a whole entire podcast can be created. As a matter of fact, let me share with you what we've learned recently. Okay, and what I'm going to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful creation that has come to assist individuals on how to work smarter and not harder. And I want you to try this on your own, okay? It's called Notebook LM. And if you haven't used it yet, shame on you. Well, not shame on you. I think that's a little harsh. Just know that you're still early, okay? Because a lot of folks haven't used it, and you're at the right place because you're at Smart AI Workshops, okay? You're at Smart AI Workshops, and you are at the right place. So let me show you how we're utilizing Notebook LM, okay? Welcome to Notebook LM by Google, okay? And I'm going to share with you what we've done, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so here we are, Notebook LM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing tool. Think smarter, not harder. I don't know where it got that from. Mine's is work smarter, not harder, but it's on the right path, all right? It understands about Smart AI Workshops. So here we are, Notebook LM. You personalize AI research assistance, and it's very specific. You can upload your source, insights, and it's free, all right? Let me show you. Let's try it now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that I've been very busy using Notebook LM for a number of things, all right? Number of things. As a matter of fact, here is one such tool that I've used it for that have literally given me goosebumps, all right? We're going to create a new workbook, okay? I'm going to take a document, all right? We're going to take a document and we're going to create something really nice with it, okay? So I'm going to choose a source. So I'm going to go to my computer, okay? I can use a audio, video, there's a number of things that I could use, but I'm going to go to a document because I don't want to just put anything in there. So let's go ahead and look at one of my download documents. Okay. Because remember, when it comes to prompting, contents and having context is very important. Okay. Having context is very important. So in this, I'm looking for a specific document that maybe I've made on ChatGPT. I can grab a voice. And as I'm looking, I am going to find a report. Okay. Let's see which report this is here. No, that's not the report I want. Demo presentation. All right, here's the presentation of Smart AI Workshop. So we're going to go ahead and use this as a document, okay? And what I'm going to create for us right now is just an amazing tool that's going to absolutely just blow your mind, okay? This document outlines lead generation strategies for small businesses, focusing on 3 lead categories: hot, warm, and cold, and 4 acquisition methods: SEO, social media marketing, content marketing, and paid advertising. Very, very nice presentation, by the way. It is one of Smart AI's presentations. But what I want to do is I want to create a podcast using this presentation. Okay, you may say, well, how do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you now how I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to customize it, right? And then I'm going to prompt it. What should AI hosts focus on? Well, introduce. Okay, first thing I wanted to do is I want the host to welcome audience to Smart AI Workshops. I'm also pause and use voice I want them to use voice inflections, give a call of action throughout podcast, inviting people to join Smart AI workshops. Also, make podcasts no less than 10 minutes. And make fun and exciting. All right, that's just a little bit of contents. And let's see what happens. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may be wondering, well, what is he doing? Well, I'm going to teach you how you can create a podcast in less than 5 minutes. And while that's working, I'm going to come back here just to let you know, Smart AI Workshops, ladies and gentlemen, is just the start. And again, I want to ask you to come play with me on a more personal level, in a way that is going to help you work smarter and not harder. Come on board. Join us in our group coaching. I'm offering this for just 10 individuals who want to learn more, who might need more hands-on training. I'll be more than able to bring you into our group. You're going to meet other entrepreneurs, other professionals who are literally learning at the same pace that you're learning. And I'm going to share all of the necessary resources with you to get your business up and going and moving in a much faster pace. If you're interested, DM me at on Facebook. Go to Smart AI Workshops, join our private Facebook group. And also, you can visit our website at smartaiworkshops.com, and you can hear and see more of these type of training. And again, if you're interested in being part of this coaching, go ahead and DM me. We'll go over the pricing points. No, it will be a small investment, but it will be worth it. Okay. Now, let's see what we have here. I believe it's done. Yeah, it's finished. It's finished. So, you guys want to hear what happened? Huh? I think you probably do. So let me go ahead and open this up for you. Let's see here. All right, let's listen to it.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always.
Awesome. So today we're going to be tackling smart lead generation.
Okay.
And we've got this presentation here that really breaks down some interesting strategies for,
Yeah,
capturing leads online.
absolutely. And it all starts with understanding what kind of lead are we even talking about.
Right.
So they break it down into these categories of hot, warm, and cold.
Yeah, like almost like a temperature gauge.
Exactly.
Of how close someone is to actually buying something.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
So let's say I'm a small business owner.
Okay.
I'm listening to this and I'm like, okay, hot leads.
Yeah.
Warm leads, cold leads.
Right.
What does that actually look like in practice?
Well, I think one of the things that this presentation does really well is it breaks down 4 kind of core online strategies.
Okay.
And those are search engine optimization, so SEO, social media marketing, content marketing, and paid advertising.
Got it.
And I think, if you think about a hot lead, it might be someone who is actively searching on Google for a keyword that's related to your business.
Right.
That's where SEO.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it again. We have done it again. We have figured out how to work smarter and not harder. So if you're someone who doesn't want to be on camera, or you want to create a podcast, you have an idea, and you're like, I want my own podcast, but I don't want to do it myself, but I've got all this great content. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can now have your very own podcast. That is correct. And you heard it yourself. I mean, hey, it took me, a couple of minutes? You've seen it yourself. What are you waiting for? I have the resources and the tools to help you get it done, and you now have access to it. So let's see if the podcast really does what it's supposed to do. Let's see.
comes in.
Makes sense.
Or maybe they're on social media and they're interacting with one of your competitors' posts.
Oh, interesting.
So that would be an opportunity to use some very targeted social media advertising to get in front of them.
So it's all about like meeting these potential customers where they already are.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Now there's also this concept of premium lead delivery
Yes.
that the presentation dives into, which sounds a little more involved, right?
A little bit, yeah. This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Okay.
Because premium lead delivery is this idea of using Facebook ads
Excellent. Now, let me fast forward it. I believe the customization.
Just
put it
one
Okay.
of these smart lead generation strategies tomorrow.
Let's see how it closes.
But if it's not targeted to the right people, it's not going to be effective.
Yeah.
So really understanding that ideal customer, I think, is the foundation
Awesome.
for everything else.
I love that. Really good advice to end on.
Yeah,
So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those leads flowing.
absolutely.
We'll see you next time.
See you then.
brains behind the operation.
Right, exactly.
And then investing in the fuel.
Areas of investment.
Okay.
So you've got management.
Okay.
And you've got advertising.
Got it. Right.
Compelling visuals. Signing up for a newsletter.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely unbelievable. There's some more things that have to get done in regards to the customization, but you guys get the point. You get the point. A podcast has now been created. And then frequent asked questions, I can go in and generate. I can go ahead and now take that one document, pull out all the frequent asked questions and have it generate those frequent asked questions. Such example, smart lead generation, frequent asked questions. What are the 3 types of leads I can generate online? There are 3 main leads you'll encounter: hot leads, warm leads, and cold leads. What are the primary way to generate these leads? And here's the answers. Are you serious? Yes. Then I can take this information, copy it, and put it on my website. Yes. How fast was that? How long did that take? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. It's all about time management. And speaking of time, it looks like we're headed to an end of our presentation. I want to thank you for just being part of Smart AI workshops and just knowing that, this is something that can help you. And I hope you learned something today. All right. Make sure that you join us on Facebook in our Facebook group, Smart AI Workshops. Follow us on YouTube, okay, at LDI_arena. And know that if you are a business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a professional or a real estate agent, and you are in need of more education, join Smart AI Workshops. Allow me to help you and be part of our coaching and know that coaching program is going to speed the process of your learning curve and get you up and running much faster, hopefully saving you hundreds of $100,000, hopefully, or more, right? And if you feel like this is something you want to go into a little bit deeper, go ahead and DM me. Send me an email, support@smartaiworkshops.com. All right. Thanks a lot for being part of today's training. And remember, never give up, never give in, and never give up. All right. And not only that, work smarter and not harder. Bye for now.